Sean. I just noticed that you forgot your wallet at home. It's on the kitchen counter for some reason. You must have been in quite the rush this morning.
Oh no. Ugh, how could I be so stupid?
Will you be okay? Do you need to borrow some money for today? I can stop by your office and give you some cash. You didn't pack a lunch. Will you have to pay for one today?
I'll probably be fine, don't worry. If I need to buy anything, I can just use my app.
Oh, I see. That's lucky. Technology these days. You've been making silly mistakes a lot lately, though. I'm getting a bit worried. Like yesterday, you left your umbrella on the subway. And you just bought that one.
Oh, that's true. It was an expensive one, too. I'll buy another one soon.
And you forgot about your laundry in the dryer.
Okay, I guess I am kinda out of it lately. I need to stop being so distracted.
I mean, it's a good thing you left your wallet at home and not somewhere else. Imagine if you forgot it on the subway like you did with the umbrella. It would probably get stolen, and then you would have to contact your credit card company and get them to freeze your card. And your debit card and driver's license are also in your wallet, right?
You're right. Wow, I don't even want to think about that. I dodged a bullet by forgetting it at home, huh?
And I just took your laundry out of the dryer and put it away for you, so it wasn't a big deal.
Sorry about that. I'm going to pay more attention from now on. Don't worry.
It's hard not to worry. You really need to pay more attention. You've been careless a lot lately. Are you zoning out and getting lost in thought or something? What are you thinking about all the time?
I guess I've been worried about my mother. That might be why I haven't been so careful these days.
Oh, I see. Because she's in the hospital?
Yeah, that's why. I can't imagine how stressful it must be for her.
I see. Well, that makes sense. I know you're worried about her. I'm worried for her too, but you don't need to worry all day every day, you know?
I mean, she's been all alone since my dad passed away. It's hard not to worry about her. I want to visit more often to keep her company, but she's so far away.
Well, you can feel free to go visit her. I'll be fine on my own for a bit. But I guess it is pretty far away, right? And her place is far off in the mountains.
Yeah, it's been so hard since I can't do anything for her. And I'm an only child, so there isn't anyone else who can visit her. If something happens to her, I'm the only one who can do anything. I think about that a lot and get really worried.
I see. I'm sure she's fine on her own, though. She's always been a really strong lady.
Yeah, but this makes me feel like I'm a bad son since I can't be there for her now.
But didn't she say herself that you didn't need to visit?
She's just very stubborn. But I feel like she might be putting on an act so that I don't worry. That's why she keeps saying she's fine on her own. But I've noticed a change in her since my dad passed away.
Wow, she is a really strong lady. I find that people in her age group have a lot of perseverance, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's true. Even though she's really sick, she doesn't even complain or ask for attention. She only says that she's fine by herself and doesn't need anyone's help. Even if I go visit her, there's not much I'd be able to do, and she'd probably just tell me that she's fine and that I can just go back to work. At any rate, I can't go visit her in hospital anyway. It's the first quarter and our sales have been down. We have to work on getting our sales up so we have a good start to the year. My boss won't let me take any time off right now. I don't even know if any of her friends have been visiting her at the hospital. Oh God, she must be so lonely.
Calm down. I have an idea. Why not send her some money then? She could probably use some.
Why would I send her money?
I mean, isn't it better to have more money than to have none? And hospital stays aren't exactly cheap. Maybe just give her $1,200 a month? That would probably help out a lot.
That could work. The thing is, will she even accept it? I feel like she would just say she doesn't want to take any money from me.
That's why you have to tell her she has to take it. When you get sick, of course you start to worry about hospital fees. And this is the only thing we can do to help her since we live too far away.
You're right. It's a good idea. She's definitely the type to put others before herself and not make the time for herself. But this is her health. It's important.
Exactly. She needs to actually take care of her health. So if she had the money, she would be able to pay for the treatments and focus on getting better, right? That would at least lessen her stress and she would feel like a weight has been lifted off her shoulders. That would probably even help with her illness, I think.
But do you really think this is okay? I mean, $1,200 a month is kind of a lot of money, don't you think? And wouldn't she prefer a visit over money?
Of course it's fine. And like you said, you can't take time off work to see her, so this is the best option. She's been taking care of you all her life, so why not take care of her this time? She always sends us nice vegetables and fruit from her garden. And she gave us a lot of money when we got married, remember? It's time we repay her.
Do you really think we can do this?
Yes! Quit worrying about it. You're thinking too much. If this will make you less worried, then I think it's worth the $1,200.
Thank you, Rosie. It's a good idea. I think we should do it. I feel better now. I owe you one.
No need to thank me. I just want to help, that's all. Well, I'll let her know that you'll be sending her some money this month. Hey, babe. I heard that your mom went to the fair today.
Hi, honey. There was a fair? What fair?
Yeah, the annual spring fair that the garden club does.
Oh, right. Well, that takes me back. I remember when she would drag me there to see different flowers. I guess she's feeling a lot better then.
Yeah, it seems like she's doing really well. She even joined in on the square dancing.
Wow. She must definitely be feeling a lot better.
Yeah, her rehabilitation seems to be working. I think all her strength has come back now. Thanks to that, she had a lot of fun at the fair.
Wow, she's so energetic for her age. I hope she gets better and better.
Yeah, she is. I think she can only get better from here. By the way, have you been keeping in touch with her?
Yeah, I text her every 2 or 3 days. Just simple things like, how are you today and stuff. She always replies back that she's good.
What? Don't you think that's too surface level? You should ask more questions than just that.
It's because she said that she worries I don't have the time to contact her much. That's why I keep it short and simple so she won't worry.
Ah, I see. That sounds like something she would say. Well, I guess it's good that I call her often then. We keep in touch all the time.
You mean she's been calling you?
Yes, a lot. She sometimes calls me and texts me basically every day. So you can leave it up to me. I'll keep her company this way.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm glad you two are becoming closer. It's kind of ironic that she worries about my free time, but I'm always talking to you. I guess I should work harder.
She's just trying not to bother you. And you work hard enough already. She just worries about you. But if she talks to me, she can probably feel more relaxed, don't you think? She knows I have all the time in the world to talk to her.
Ah, I see. I guess that's true. Has she said anything about how her rehabilitation is going recently?
She told me today that she only goes to the hospital for treatment twice a week now. And she's also doing some home treatments.
Wow, she is getting better then. That's good to hear. I guess I can rest easy for the time being.
Also, she said that going to the hospital was a pain.
Oh, right. She has to take the bus all the way there. And even the bus stop is kind of far away. I think it's about a 15-minute walk uphill.
It's because she lives out in the mountains. If she lived in a city, then that wouldn't be a problem, you know? Maybe she should move?
I think moving would be too stressful for her now. I don't want her to push herself too much.
But even going to the hospital is good for her. It's a kind of rehabilitation, too. Even though it's a pain to go there, she at least gets some steps in. She still has to stay somewhat active, you know?
You're right. She does need to walk more and get some fresh air.
Exactly! If you're still worried, you could always give her a bit more money. Then she could take a taxi to the hospital.
I don't think she'd go for that. She's too frugal.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's great that she seems to be doing better, right?
Of course it is. I'm relieved for sure.
Sean, are you asleep already? Sorry to bother you.
Hi, Mom. I'm still awake. It's only 9 o'clock. It's rare that I see a text from you these days. What's up? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Yesterday I ran into Harry, so I thought I'd let you know.
Harry?
And seeing him took me back to the good old days when you were still in school.
I don't know a Harry, though.
Come on, yes you do. He was your classmate, remember? The one who was great at baseball and even went pro. He was tall and always super tan. Do you remember now?
Ah, you mean Henry, not Harry.
Oh no, I got his name wrong. Silly me. I hope he didn't mind. Well, when I ran into him, we talked about you a lot. I told him that you're the best salesman in Chicago.
Oh, how was he? I haven't seen him in more than 12 years now. Wow. Time flies.
He was as energetic as ever. He hasn't changed a bit. He said that next time you're both in town, you can meet up. He'd love to hear all about Chicago.
I have been thinking about coming home and visiting, actually. If I have the time, I'd love to catch up with him after I visit you. Maybe I can take some time off work.
How about around Christmas time? I kinda already told him that you'd probably be home for Christmas. And I've been planning what to make for Christmas dinner. And Harry said that he'll be coming home too, so you can meet him here, right? I mean, Henry.
That sounds great. Of course I'd like to, but wouldn't you want me to come sooner than that? Can you wait that long? How about I come home for Thanksgiving instead? It's sooner.
Christmas is fine, don't worry. I know how busy you are. You can just spend time with Rosie's family since they're so close and then come for Christmas instead.
I knew you'd say that. It's just something to think about, Mom. Well, how's it going lately? You're feeling a lot better?
Usually you only text me one-word answers and then the conversation ends. What's with all the questions? Aren't you busy?
I'm off work right now, Mom. I'm not busy at all. And I like having longer conversations sometimes. Don't you? I have some free time now since Rosie has just stepped out and I'm just at home on the couch.
Oh, I see. Where did she go? Isn't it kinda late to be going somewhere on a weeknight?
She's going to her kickboxing class. It's only for an hour and it's not too far away. She started going to this kickboxing gym twice a week since last year.
Wow! She really is a go-getter. I wish I was that strong. If she gets really strong, she'll be able to fight you!
But you were pretty good at winning arguments with Dad.
Well, that's because he was no match for me. Maybe it's his fault that I'm so weak now.
Maybe you're right about that. So, are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm fine. My rehabilitation is going well, and I relax at home a lot on the couch or outside on the patio.
I heard it's been hard for you to get to and from the hospital, though.
Yeah, because it's a bit far away, and the only way I can get there is by bus. But it's good exercise for me. I have to walk to the bus stop every time. And sometimes there's no available seats on the bus, so I have to stand the whole time. But it's good for my balance.
But don't you start to feel tired or anything when you're on your way there? It's a long walk, and I would hate for you to fall on the bus.
I take breaks here and there, so it's not a big deal. Stop worrying so much.
But it's still hard, isn't it? How about taking a taxi instead? That would be much easier.
Taxis are way too expensive. I couldn't take a taxi. I don't have that much money just lying around. You know I'm just relying on Social Security.
The cost shouldn't be a problem. If expenses are a problem, I can increase the amount of money that we're sending. So if you really can't walk, please just call a taxi.
What money are you talking about?
You know, the $1,200 that I send you every month. Rosie's been sending money every month. Have you checked your bank statement?
Yes, I check it every week, but I haven't received anything. Oh, I got something from you guys on Mother's Day, actually.
Only then?
Yes, and I was so grateful for it.
I felt bad even getting that money, though. I'm doing okay here. I couldn't take money from you every month. But Rosie said that she's been sending it to you. I don't know about that. Has she been texting you? Yeah, she texts me pretty often. Has she not brought up the money at all? No. She told me about the Mother's Day gift, though. Oh my God. I wonder where she's been sending the money to. I have no idea. But believe me, I haven't been receiving any money. Maybe there has just been a mistake at the bank? Does this mean that Rosie's been lying to me? Oh my God. Has she been using the money this whole time? Why would she do that, though? Maybe she's been pocketing the money and saving up for something. You think so? Maybe she's been spending it on things and not telling you about it. She doesn't seem like the kind of girl who would do that to you, though. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm questioning everything now. I'll just ask her. Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to get you worried about this. I'll get this sorted out.
Sean, have you gone out? I don't see your keys here. What are we gonna do for dinner?
I don't need dinner. I'm not coming home tonight.
Huh? Why? Did something happen?
I'm visiting my mom.
Why so sudden? Has something happened to her?
I just really missed her and needed to see her.
Wow. You could have taken me too. If you told me you were going, I would have gone with you.
Nah, I couldn't take you with me.
Why? What's gotten into you? I miss her too, you know. I'd like to see her.
I couldn't take along someone who pockets the money that's meant for my mother.
What are you talking about?
I've talked to her about the money we agreed to send her every month. She said she hadn't received anything. She only got the first month's and nothing since then. Why did you lie about something like this? How could you take money away from my sick mother?
Huh? Why are you accusing me of being a liar? I sent her the money every month. Who do you think I am?
You don't have to keep playing dumb, Rosie. I checked with her bank and sure enough, you only sent money on Mother's Day. You said that we were going to send her $1,200 per month.
Yeah, I know. It was my idea, remember?
Yeah, so what happened to following through with that idea,
I've been sending her the money this whole time.
Don't lie to me. I know you've just been using the money for yourself. Tell me why you would do something like this.
I'm sorry. I guess I did kinda lie.
What did you do with the money?
I didn't just waste it. Believe me.
Huh? Then what did you do with it?
I've been investing it.
Investments? Do you even know anything about investments?
One of my friends told me all about it. He was my classmate in university and now he's an investor. He gave me great advice about where to invest the money.
Who did you go to school with who became an investor? I thought all the people you went to school with went into advertising. I never met anyone like that in your friend group. Seems fishy to me, Rosie.
Trust me. I didn't tell you about him, but he was in my study group in school and we got along. Just a while ago, we ran into each other downtown. And that's when he told me all about investments.
I see. Well, what did you invest in?
He told me to invest in things to do with real estate. He said that if I put $1,200 towards it every month, then I'll get 10 times more the following year. Isn't that great? Seems like it can really work. He told me the strategy himself.
That's really suspicious, though. Pretty sure it's just a scam.
It's not a scam. I can trust him. I've known him for years. You don't know him at all.
You can never trust someone with your money. He shouldn't be making someone new to investments like you invest in stuff like that. Come to think of it, I met someone who's also a bit of a con man with those kinds of tricks up his sleeves. That's gotta be a scam. You need to be more careful.
He's not a con man! Believe me!
Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me anymore. I've made up my mind. Let's get divorced.
Wow, that's a rash decision, don't you think? I already apologized for lying to you. But this is all for you too, you know. We'll get $10,000 for this. For us! When we get that big return, we can give your mother even more money. We'll make more money this way. There's no need to get divorced, Sean.
But even if you didn't get scammed out of our money, I would still want a divorce.
Why?
Come on, Rosie. I know you're cheating on me.
I'm not cheating on you. Why are you making this up right now? There's no way I can be cheating on you. Do you even have any proof?
You started kickboxing 10 months ago, right? But you haven't really gained any muscle. You've just been pretending to go to kickboxing lessons when you're actually going to see someone.
I told you I'm not cheating. Why don't you believe me? I just don't eat very healthy. That's why I haven't gained much muscle. Stop jumping to conclusions like that.
Oh, really? I know you haven't been going to kickboxing at all. When I looked at your credit card balance, I saw that you've been spending a lot of money at restaurants and hotels. How do you explain that? You've just been spending money on him, right?
What? You checked my credit card? How?
Does the guy just so happen to be the guy who's been scamming you? Actually, you don't have to answer that. I know it's him.
Stop it, Sean! This is way out of line!
The fact that you've been using my money and also cheating on me with some con man disgusts me. And when you asked me if you could text my mom more frequently and that I didn't have to, that was just to make me calm down so I wouldn't contact her much. Isn't that right? You sneaky little snake. I am impressed you pulled this off for so long.
I was texting your mom more frequently because I was worried about her too. It was all from the goodness of my heart. It's not because I wanted you to stop talking to her. You're the one who barely talked to her and just gave her one-word answers and yes or no questions. And how many times do I have to tell you that it's not a scam?
But you have been cheating on me. You can't deny that. Don't tell me I need to hire a private investigator to get to the bottom of this. I'll look into it if I have to.
Okay, fine. I've been seeing someone else for a while. But I was thinking of you the whole time. He reminds me of you. And he's not a con man, okay?
Hi, Rosie. It's Kathleen.
Kathleen? What happened to Sean?
I'm just using his phone for a moment. I also think that the person you've been giving the money to is scamming you. My late husband also ran into those kind of tricks back in the day. So I know a scam when I see one. So you better back out of it ASAP.
Well, I can't believe that even you're saying this.
Did you ask him the details of this investment strategy?
Of course I did. And he told me everything.
Can you explain it yourself?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, so no. But he told me that it will definitely grow by next year.
If you can't explain it in your own words, then that means you don't understand it yourself, Rosie. And if you can't understand it, then that means it wasn't properly explained to you. Also, it's been 10 months, hasn't it? Have you even seen 1 penny of that money back?
He said that he's just taking a while to deposit it, that's all. He said it will come next month. I already have the money. I just don't have it deposited in my bank account yet.
What does he mean by that? A professional investor wouldn't make a mistake like that. It's important to have trust when it comes to investments. If he falters and doesn't send the money on time, then it's definitely a scam. Also, you better stop scamming my son.
I believe him. And I'm not scamming Sean. Believe me.
It's Sean now. I figured you'd say that. Well, you can go ahead and keep believing in some scammer and wait for him to give you the money. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait for something that's never going to come.
The money will come. Trust me.
You can keep seeing him too for all I care. You two complement each other well. But you do have to give me back my money.
But you know I don't have the money yet. And I'm a housewife right now. I don't have any income.
Yes, so get a job and then give me back the money you stole from me. Maybe you'll have to resort to asking your parents for it. You can either give me back the money all at once or you can pay it off in installments. But you will pay it back. Regardless, I want a divorce.
Hold on! Isn't this a bit one-sided? Are you sure you want to end our marriage this way? Come on, Sean! And there's no way I can pay off any debt!
I thought you were sure that you definitely weren't getting scammed. Should be no problem, right?
I guess so. But I don't know when I'll get that money. Can't you just wait a couple months? James will send me the money as soon as he can.
I'm sure you won't see that money ever again, but that isn't my problem. Go ahead and deal with it yourself. You were having an affair anyway. And on top of that, you lied about all of this, too. You stole the money that was supposed to go to my mom, which makes you a scammer, too. After that, Rosie and I officially got divorced. It was hard giving up on a 5-year marriage that I thought was the best thing in my life, but divorcing her was actually the best thing to do. Rosie's parents had to shoulder her debt, which they were furious about, but I finally got all the money back. And then I got to give that money to my mom as planned. Even after all of this, Rosie insisted that James wasn't a con man and she kept waiting for the money to come. But I actually reported him to the police and they got an arrest warrant. Turns out there were some other charges too, including bribery. How could Rosie cheat on me with someone like that? Apparently, he fled the country and continued to scam people overseas, but he was caught by police there anyway. Afterwards, Rosie finally realized that he was scamming her and that he was a horrible person. She apologized to me and wanted to get back together, but of course I said no. I think she knows what she's missing out on. I guess she can find some other criminal to date now. I heard that she got really desperate and went back to live with her parents until she finds a job. Good luck to her. I transferred to a branch closer to home, so my mom has started living with me. I drive her around and take her to her hospital appointments every week. I'm going to do everything I can to support her from now on, and make sure she knows I always have time for her.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. See you next time!